Hey guys, so I thought I'd just show off the GreenPower B.E.A.S.T because, well, why not? I've been meaning to make this video for a few weeks. I see it every day with our work here. Just thought I'd go ahead and show it off real quick. So this is the inside. This is not very tall person friendly up here. Let's see, let's flip this around so I can see what I'm doing. This is me. I'm like 6'1"-ish. My head is right there touching the ceiling pretty much. So, looks like they use Thomas seats. It smells like a new Thomas in here. So I'm pretty sure they use the same seats as Thomas, or at least similar ones. But this has a step down area right here, which I thought was pretty neat and interesting. Nice Recaro air ride driver's seat. No armrests though. But here's a switch panel over here. There's your transmission shifter and your parking brake. Here's your gauge cluster. I think it's interesting they have an RPM gauge. Maybe it's for the electric motor. But there's your other switches here. Notice it's got some IC switches kind of just thrown in there. But very wide entranceway, kind of like an IC, but it gets really narrow right here. Like, there's my feet where this dash wraps around. To me, well, you need a door to open the, or you need the key to open the door, so I'm going to crawl in through the emergency door to do this video. But, the driver's got the key. But to me, it looks like they made a charter bus, and they said, well, we can't get the range for a charter bus, so let's just make it into a school bus. Because this thing gets about 120 miles on a range on a good day, you know, without running AC, heat, with no load, no hills or anything. This was not designed for West Virginia, despite what they are trying to push. And despite that, we have 11 on order, 11 of these things. So they're going to make them here in state, just about an hour from me, not even an hour. But this entrance door is this emergency door is very tiny. It is very high off the ground. So, yeah. We'll get to the outside here. I'll just crawl back out through the emergency door. It's got my least favorite style of emergency exit. I hate these. These are a pain. But, it's got ducted AC, which is pretty cool. Let's see. It looks like, I don't know about these tracks in the floor. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be so that way you can adjust the seating or what, but maybe this will say up here. Well, it just talks about the federal standards and stuff. Oh, yeah, I can go over the build information. So there's this. If you want to look at that, this is a 2023 model according to the VIN. Built in December of 21. There's this. So this is bus E3. West Virginia State bought 3 of them to send to school districts to pilot them. Oh, and you get to hear the emergency exit buzzer as I do this. So, go. So there's that. But see, this is E3. Mercer County has E2, and Kanawha County has E1. Kanawha County is where the state capital is, so of course they got one. I'm sure they're going to order some, but here's a wider view of the bus. This is a very, very tall bus. So you can see 842 here. It's a special needs bus, so it's got a little bit smaller tires on it. It's a flat floor model, so it's not going to be, it's like 3 inches shorter than a normal C2. It's like barely noticeable, but, and the GreenPower bus is parked closer. You see the bumpers are not totally, so it's going to make it look taller than it is, but it's still a very, very tall bus, especially with that AC unit on top. Of course, this is a pilot. Another county is going to get this after we do. I'm not sure who, but it's got pass-through luggage bays, which is one reason why the passenger area is so tall. so far up here. Rub rails, I think, are plastic, which I thought was weird. Kind of defeats the purpose for a rub rail. It's got nice Alcoa, I think, maybe, aluminum rims. Feel free to correct me on that. Okay, well, these bumpers are about even. So let's go back here, take a look at this. There's the height difference there. Let's get in the middle. So you can see the GreenPower bus is quite a bit taller even without that AC unit. With the AC unit, it's a 14.5 foot clearance, 14 foot 6 inches. So that is quite a tall bus. I think these C2s are somewhere around 11 feet or less, something like that. Because I think my Bluebird Freightliner is about 10.7, if my math is correct, if my measurements are correct. You can see it's E3 electric bus pilot. It's got West Virginia state tags on it, not the normal county tags that, you know, West Virginia buses come with. Of course, it's full LED because it is electric. You can see where the stop sign would go, because this is essentially a California bus that they slapped a stop sign on the front of and said, okay, it's good for West Virginia. One thing that I really don't care about on this one is it uses IC mirrors as well, which I don't really care for these mirrors. I mean, a lot of people say they're fine. I personally don't care for them. I feel like they're too small. A lot of people, another criticism with this is that they say it looks like a T3 Bluebird, which it does, but it looks more like a D3. The D3s were basically like a T3, but they were square, more square looking. I just uploaded a video one a couple days ago. Depending on when you see this video, whether it be right after I upload it, you know, just go look at my last upload or one of my more recent uploads, and I'm not sure when this is going up, but West Virginia state car. But not only does it borrow the whole headlight area design, but it has the exact same windshield as a Bluebird All-American, the T3. Maybe the D3, but I know it shares that with the T3. I think that's one reason why people are saying it looks like a T3. But I think the main thing is the headlight area here, or there's the front clip. People are saying it looks like a T3, which it does, but it reminds me more of the D3. Here's the GreenPower logo. I like that design for their logo, given the, you know, mission of the company and all that stuff. You know, it's a G and a P, but it looks like a little plant because they're eco-friendly. But I think it'd be cool if they did, like, you know, a lot of other manufacturers do, and have some sort of decal or emblem here for GreenPower instead of just slapping the number right there. But unless they change the West Virginia standards or just give GreenPower a pass for some reason, I'd like to see what they do with the whole black around the warning lights thing. Don't know how that's going to work out or what it will look like. I assume they'll probably just paint it up to about that marker light right there, and then just down pretty much all the way to the windshield. I don't know. That's just a guesstimate. But this is also a first light stop sign, so that's pretty cool. And of course it's fully charged now because it's been plugged in over the weekend. But normally when this is charging, you hear a fan going off in here to cool the battery system, so that way it doesn't overheat. I think that's really about it. Yeah, I can go into more detail about West Virginia specs and all that, but kind of, I mean, I could save all that for another video. But this is the GreenPower B.E.A.S.T. B.E.A.S.T. stands for Battery Electric Automotive School Transportation, if I remember that correctly. Which I think they should have just left that automotive out there and just battery electric school transportation. It makes more sense to me, and to be the best, you know. The GreenPower's best. You know, it's the best on the market or whatever. However you look at it. I really don't see these lasting like a diesel. But, you know, I do believe they have their applications. I just don't think the technology or the infrastructure is there yet for it to be here. In West Virginia, where we're already having a crisis with our main form of income, which is coal, the coal industry, which is has been going downhill for quite a while. So yeah, that'll be about it. So thanks for watching.